Hey guys, and welcome back to this Plant Boutique. My name is Heather. This is my channel where I talk about all the plant related things. In today's video, it is time for me to do a top 10 favorite houseplant video. I haven't done one since last month, and I figured with it being the end of the month, I would do like a recap thing every month. I feel like that's the easiest thing to do. I hope everybody's doing great and getting ready for spring and all that jazz. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. It really does help my channel get out there, and I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Let's get into this top 10. Alright, Chi Chi, start off the top 10. You got this. Alright, what's the first plant? You gonna tell everybody what the first plant is? No? Ah! You're beating it up! No! To kick off this top 10, I am showing you guys my Calathea Network. I picked this up in the beginning of February. I figured it was the only one at the store, so I'm like, you're coming home with me because you're beautiful. I've been eyeballing these forever, and I finally got one. Let me get up close so I can show you guys the pattern of the leaves and why I'm obsessed with it. This is why I'm obsessed with this plant. Look at that pattern. That's the bottom of the leaf too, like, and then that's the top. See how it's like coming through with the light behind it? It looks so stinking cool. Love it. I actually just made a sundew planter. I don't know how I'm going to show you guys without getting any water anywhere because my camera's in a fixed position. I really don't feel like moving it because then I gotta readjust the angle. So I'm going to try and bring it up to the camera as carefully as I can. Okay, alright, okay. Here we go. These are sundews, and they are a carnivorous plant. I hope you guys can see that and that it's focusing pretty clearly for y'all. But I have 4 sundews in this planter, and they get super dewy. Whoop. They get super dewy, and that's how they catch their prey. And they mostly attract fungus gnats, but you know, I'm cool with that. I put clay pebbles at the bottom, and then I just surrounded them in moss, and then I just got the moss saturated because they are technically like a bog plant, so they like to be wetter than other plants, so it's okay to keep the moss a bit more damp than normal with other plants. So this is the plant for you if you love to overwater your plants. And they don't like soil because it has too many nutrients in the soil, and they only need a little bit of nutrients a month to keep them going. So don't over fertilize them, don't put them in soil, keep them in moss, and they'll be Gucci. Number 3 is my pink princess philodendron. Okay guys, let me tell you a little bit about her. I never was on the hype about pink princesses. I just kind of waited it out till they got a little bit cheaper, and then I got one because I saw the price, couldn't pass it up. Typically for a pink princess this size, I probably would have paid over $100, and I paid under $80, so I'm cool with that. And she's pretty. She has this new leaf coming out, has like nice pink variegation, and this little stem has a new little leaf on it. I'm so excited to see what she does over time. I keep her right here, if you guys can see that. I don't know if you can, but if you can, cool. If not, I'm sorry. But I'm going to keep her here and most likely move her closer to the window when I get a little stand in this corner. But I really like her being in this spot because she's close to the humidifier and she's close to the really good light, and so I know she'll thrive. After having one added to my collection, I am now understanding why the hype was real. It's such a pretty plant, and the pink is crazy. Like, it's like hot pink, almost like ballerina pastel pink. It has a mixture of all the pinks, and it's very cool. Definitely recommend getting one of those if you can. Number 4 is my rickrack cactus. I didn't think I was going to be obsessed with this guy, and when I saw it, I absolutely fell in love, and I'm like, you're coming home with me, little guy. And then I was cleaning it off, and I didn't realize it had little prickers on it, so I got myself a couple times, and we will definitely not be doing that again. I'll just rinse it off. This is a really cool cactus, and I've never really been a fan of cacti before, and I think I am falling in love with cacti. I really want a booby cactus. They're so cool. They look like actual boobies, and I'm going to get it a little booby pot when I get one, because why not? Booby cactus and a booby pot. Anywho, I haven't actually watered this yet since I got it home, and I've had it for almost 2 weeks now. I should probably water it because it was pretty light at Home Depot, and I don't know, I feel like I should wait till the leaves kind of get wrinkly. What do you guys think? I've never had one of these in my collection before. If you guys have one and you have any care tips, please let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Rick Rat Cactus! So cute! I love him. But I keep him on a shelf right above me, and he gets pretty good light from He gets pretty good light from the window right here, and he's also under an LED grow light, so it all works out. And I also want a euphorbia. Is it euphorbia or euphoria? Euphorbia. Kind of like the bluer cactus, and it's really big, ginormous, beautiful. I want one of those too. I really want to start like a collection of like unique cacti. Not like the typical ones you see in store, but like unique ones. Obviously, the booby cactus is very unique, and so is the Rick Rat cactus. You also might know it as the zigzag cactus, but Number 5 is my Ruby Ficus elastica. It has a deep, like almost reddish green leaf, and they love a lot of bright light. I noticed my first couple ficus I've had in my care that I wasn't giving it enough light, and they all just started depleting really fast. So I had to cut them all down, and now I'm rehabbing them, and they're kind of doing okay. I don't know, I'm just letting them do the thing, and hopefully springtime comes and they pop off, so I'll let y'all know if that happens. I let my Ficus elasticas dry out in between waterings. I wait for the leaves to kind of start drooping, and then I water them because I don't want to overwater them, and they are very easy to overwater if you're not careful. Also, incorporating your water meters also helps you a little bit too. Wink wink nudge nudge. They grow into big beautiful trees, and I like the single like stem ones because they grow in a uniform position. Sometimes they just stem off, and I usually cut those off because I just want to keep it nice and like in one. And I have a Ficus elastica taniki right behind you guys, and that one's also doing really good. I keep both of them under a grow light, and they get ample humidity in this room. It stays about 50% humidity in this room, and it stays about 75 to 78 degrees in here as well. So they're getting good temperature and good humidity all through the year. It's not totally hot in here in the summer. We keep it pretty comfortable, but we never let it drop to below 65. And I don't even think we'll ever let it drop below 70 because we have fish tanks as well. So if we get those cold, the fish won't do good either. So we kind of just use the ecosystem around the house to get the fish tanks to where they need to be. I'm actually going to put in the... Can you guys still see? Yeah, I'm sure y'all can still see me. I'm sure y'all can still see me. Number 6 is my lemon lime philodendron. This guy is really cool. I love how big the leaves are. And honestly, philodendrons are so cool. I love how they can look so different from like a typical philodendron, like heartleaf philodendron, you know? Crazy. Crazy if you tell me. This one kind of reminds me of the neon pothos, and it resembles the color of the heartleaf neon philodendron. And I also have one of those too, but it wasn't part of my top 10 for February because I didn't get it in February. These are really easy to propagate. I don't know if you guys can see all these like roots or nodes right behind this stem right here. But if you typically cut around that or right below it, stick it in some water or some sphagnum moss, it will root pretty fast. I've noticed that as well. These are really quick to root and propagate. If you want a quick propagator, this is your guy. Super easy. I keep him in a nice brightly lit spot and he thrives. So this is it. Philodendron lemon lime. You love him. He's cool. Hope you guys can still see me. I'm sorry I ended up barricading myself with plants. But who doesn't love being barricaded in plants? Number 7 is my Calathea Dottie. It has a really unique color pattern to me. It has a deep black with like a pink stripe. I will get very close to you guys so you can see it. But I had a smaller one, and for some reason it wasn't just thriving in my care, but this one is doing wonderful. They can tolerate low light but thrive in more of a medium light. And also, do not let them dry out for too long. They will hate you for it. I promise you. I've definitely let Calatheas go without water for way too long before, and that was the demise of half of my Calathea collection. But we're rebuilding the Calathea collection with my Dottie and my Yellow Fusion, my Overfolia, my Setosas. Everybody's coming in. I'm so excited. I really want to get a another Beauty Star, and I want another Vittata and another Freddy. My other Freddy didn't make it. I don't know what I did wrong. I think that was one of the plants I underwatered. But you live and you learn. Anyway, Calathea Dottie. Let me show ya. There she is in all her glory. The leaves do come in like a lighter green, but they will fade to black over time. Kind of think of it as the Black Raven ZZ. But look at that pink. Isn't that crazy? Plants are wild, y'all. Like, crazy, crazy. As long as your plants are actively growing, you can definitely fertilize them all year round. Just make sure they are actively growing. That means new growth, they're getting bigger, but if they're staying small and not doing anything, just leave them alone and let them do their thing. Give her a round of applause for being beautiful. Number 8 is my Aglaonema. Don't know the name. If you all know the name of this guy, please let me know in the comments below. I picked her up at Lowe's the other day and there wasn't a name. Actually, there was, but I ended up pulling the tag off before I looked at it. Why would I do that? One may never know. But it's a really pretty green and red, has a nice pink stem. And I think this is the one I heard people talk about having the net pots buried in here too, so I'm going to be investigating that this spring. I don't want to disturb it yet because it's been just in my home for a few days. It's been about a week. Okay. Yeah, about a week for this one. Wait, I got it on Valentine's Day. So yeah, it's been about a week. So I still don't want to mess with the roots or anything. Let her do her thing. But Aglaonemas, Chinese evergreens. But this guy is really cool. I love how pink he is. But I have a couple Aglaonemas in my collection. This will probably be my 4th one. And I want more because they're so cool and they're easy to take care of. I literally just, I don't do anything with these guys. I wait for them to kind of droop when they need water because I don't want to overwater my plants, and underwatering your plants is a little bit better than overwatering. I say a little bit better because some plants are very sensitive to being underwatered. So yeah. Number 9 is my Calathea Setosa. This guy is really freaking cool. I love watching it go up at night. All Calatheas and prayer plants have these joints that have water in them that cause them to rise at night and come down in the morning. And as long as they're getting watered correctly, they will continue to do it. I've noticed with my Overfolia, if it's not watered, it won't do the thing. So that's how I know that it's about time to water that bad boy, when he does not do the praying position at night. It's cool watching these guys dance and do their thing. But I want to tell you all something cool about this one. When I picked this up, I got this on Valentine's Day and it didn't have any kind of new growth at all. And the other day when I went to go water it, I noticed this new growth right here. If you guys can see that, it's right here. And then this one that's coming out right now. But it wasn't doing anything until after I watered it, and then 10 minutes later, boom, leaves everywhere. It's so cool. I have a smaller Setosa, I think. No, it's a Stromanthi. That one has like thicker like lines. It's also in the prayer plant family. Calatheas, Marantas, prayer plants, Tenanthys, Stromanthi. Those all do the raising up and the coming down. Freaking love all those plants. Love them. Totally recommend if you guys are down for a challenge with keeping these bad boys alive. And then last but not least is a simple boy, a cool boy at that, and it is my Dieffenbachia. Don't know the name completely because on the whatever you call it, on the pot it didn't say the name, it just said Dieffenbachia. So again, if you guys know what this guy is, let me know in the comments below. He was 20 bucks at Lowe's. Couldn't pass him up. He's so cool. Found a new love for Dieffenbachias. They're just so cool looking. I love the pattern. It kind of reminds me of my Dieffenbachia camouflage. A little bit more brighter. Oh, wait, a little darker actually. This one's a little darker than my camouflage. So cool though. Dieffenbachias do like a little bit of highlight, but not direct light, and they like to dry out in between waterings. Green tones on the Dieffenbachias bring so much color and life to your space, and they're easy to care for. I love them so much. Collecting plants over the past couple of years has been such an amazing experience. I love learning new things, and it keeps my brain active, keeps me busy, helps me feel less anxious. Well, that was everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for coming back. If you made it all the way through the video, I really appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you. That really helps me know if you guys really like this stuff by watching all the way through and giving this video a thumbs up. If you guys would like to see how I keep up with all of these plants, please subscribe to my channel, hit that thumbs up, and smash the notifications bell. You guys are amazeballs. Thank you for showing your support. I really do appreciate you guys. As always, stay beautiful, have a wonderful weekend, happy planting!